What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an Arsenal inventory update to do for you guys, CDs this time, and I have not done a proper CD-only video on here in a very, very long time. In the midst of getting a lot of music within many differing musical formats, preferably vinyl and tape and CD and everything, I managed to get a whole lot of good stuff in as of lately, thanks to some really awesome sales and deals going on within many multiple distros, and some of which were given to me out of kind gestures, which I really do genuinely appreciate and am thankful for. Yeah, some of these bands I'm going to talk to you about you might know, some of them you might not. Some you know, some you might not know, but I feel it necessary to make one of these types of videos because I think it's great to talk about extreme metal and other formats of great extreme music. So yeah. The first CD I'm going to show you is from a band based out of Texas that the guitar player for this band was at a show I went to a couple of weeks ago here called Dude Fuck You Fest. It was like hardcore, grindcore, punks oriented sort of fest. It was a really, really good time, and one of the guitar players for this band was in attendance handing out free CDs. And as soon as I found out what particularly this CD and band was, I was very intrigued and interested to hear what this was all about. And of course I'm talking about this right here. This is DAGGRA with Nil. This was released on Ossuary Industries, and I believe this is one of the last releases to be put out through the Ossuary Industries label. And these guys, I believe, are based out of Brownsville, the Valley of Texas. And these guys are very reputable, very well established when it comes to creating awesome grindcore. Very technical, very unorthodox, and very straight to the point. I mean, this is 14 tracks deep, but it's only 17 minutes long. And, excuse me. But yeah, seriously impressive stuff. This really does sound amazing. I love the riffs. I love the drumming. I just love the hyperness of this entire record. The vocals are great. Just a really well-produced sort of grindcore record. And you can tell this is definitely a DIY sort of release going on here because it's in one of these little sleeve sort of things. It's not like a digipack or a jewel case or anything like that. Very professionally done digisleeve, I should say, pro CD and everything. Very, very good stuff. I'm pretty sure you can still get this directly through either Ossuary or through the band themselves. Definitely get a hold of them if you want to get into some really awesome technical grindcore. So yeah, once again, this is DAGGRA with Nil. Very good stuff. Got some brutal stuff to show you here, and this was a release that came out last year. I had heard a lot of really, really great things about it, and what I really enjoy the most about it is the fact that it sounds so dirty and so primitive. And that's something, one of the many great things I love about brutal death metal is the fact that it can have such rawness and denseness to it. This is Intricated with the Vortex of Fatal Depravity. Permeated Records put this out. These guys are based out of Thailand, and this is their debut full-length, I believe, and everything about this album is just punishing. Very, very punishing from the get-go, from the ultra-guttural vocals, to the riffs, the very crystal clear audible bass, the natural-sounding drumming. This really does feel like a straight-up, nasty, brutal death metal record, and I think Intricated have something really, really special going on with a release like this. I mean, listening to songs like Spawn of Fatal Depravity, Deranged Apocalypse, From the Ash to Reformation, seriously a job well done here. I absolutely love this release. I really love the album cover art here. You got the booklet with additional artwork, band members themselves, and you got some guest spots on here. You have Sean Whitaker, of all people, on the track Swallowed the Undead Parasites. He appears on here, and you have the vocalist of Ecchymosis on here, and you have the vocalist of Iconic Vivisect doing a special guest spot on here, which I think is really, really nice touch. But yeah, if you want to listen to some genuinely good, raw, brutal death metal, Intricated is the band to be checking out. Once again, this is the Vortex of Fatal Depravity on Permeated Records. Go check this out. And speaking of raw, brutal death metal, Kevin Losa, I hope you have your pants down for this one. This is Baal-Sebab with The Sickness of the Holy Inquisition. Yeah. Ungodly Ruins Productions. These guys are all the way out of Estonia, and this is one of those really, really raw, primitive sounding brutal death metal bands. Very, very high emphasis on snare, very guttural vocals, sort of a torturous medieval sort of theme going on for a band like this. This band recently just got signed to New Standard Elite, and their forthcoming new album will be released through New Standard Elite, and I really, really am impressed with this album. It's understandably short, but whatever time you get to spend with something like this, I really think it's an awesome, awesome release. Very simplistic artwork in the inside of the booklet. There's really no lyrics or anything like that. You'll have to figure out exactly what they're speaking of and talking about here. But yeah, serious, serious potential for a band like this. This is definitely another really awesome brutal death metal release from 2016. Absolutely something worth paying attention to. So yeah, this is Balsabab with The Sickness of the Holy Inquisition. Incredible album. Next up is a CD that I've been seeing every single person on YouTube show, and you know what? Y'all can't have that kind of fun unless I get in on the party. This CD that I got was $1 on Bandcamp, and this was one of those too good to be true sort of situations. I mean, technically it was $6 with shipping included, but I decided to take a shot and see what would happen. And lo and behold, this is what we got going on here. Yeah. ARIZMENDA, Despair's Depths Descended. This is self-released through his label Androgyny Horror. And of course, if you're not familiar with ARIZMENDA, he's one part of the Black Twilight Circle. Very much the most depraved, unique, and just straight out crazed band to come out of that collective. Really, really sick, twisted, and over the top. But that's what I enjoy so much about ARIZMENDA, is how crazed and over the top things can be for a project like this. And with this new album, it's absolutely amazing how replayable this album is. It's absolutely worth your time and attention to get it, and I still refuse to believe that I paid such little for something this high end. I mean, this is some seriously good quality stuff here. You have the Pro CD, you have the additional artwork going on here, you have the lyrics, and you have artwork pieces for all of the songs, which is a very, very, very badass touch. I absolutely enjoy that. And I love the fact that this was mailed to me with something really cool. Came in this little cardboard thing to seal up everything, and what it says right here is, eradicate your ego. On this side it says, enter the cult of the whore, and on the spine here it says 168 out of 0. So these are personally numbered CDs from ARIZMENDA, and I think this is a really, really badass touch. Yeah, absolutely badass. Definitely another really incredible album from ARIZMENDA. This is probably, I would have to say that this, between this and Volan and Chikaria, probably my favorites from the Black Twilight Circle. Absolutely good stuff. So yeah, pick this up if you're still ever able to find it. Despair's Depths Descended by ARIZMENDA. Go check that out. Excuse me. Next couple of CDs I got are from a label based out of Poland called Gods of War Productions. Really, really awesome label. They helped put out the last Autocrater record from 2016, The Obedience to Authority, alongside Crusader Productions. And this label has some really, really good things coming out, being set to release within 2017, and I'm looking forward to hearing more great things. But I got some really cool stuff to show you here. This one I've been hearing a lot of really awesome things about. This was a release that came out in 2015 originally, but got a very nice CD reissue. This is DAGGRA with Passageways to Dana. Yeah. This is their debut full-length from 2015, I want to believe, and these guys are based out of Switzerland, and they play a really dark, ritualistic, blackened style of death metal. absolutely fantastic from first song all the way to last. And I know they put out I want to say they put out an EP through Iron Bonehead last year. I'm still in the midst of trying to learn more and getting to know more about a project like this, but as far as this full length goes, it still holds up quite nicely and definitely something refreshing to listen to. But yeah, very, very good quality matte finish on this digipack. Really good artwork to be seen on here. Very sturdy quality here. I absolutely love that about this release. Show the opposite side for good measure here. Really, really badass job done here with this CD, and I'm looking forward to hearing more great things from DAGGRA. So yeah, this is Passageways to Dana by DAGGRA. And the other really cool thing that I got from Gods of War is a release from last year of some really solid death metal. This is Kingdom with Sepulchral Psalms from the Abyss of Torment. Yeah. This came out last year through Gods of War Productions, and these guys are based out of Poland, and I believe this is their second full-length. This is another band that I'm really keen on wanting to know more about, but from the looks of listening to this, reading along to the lyrics, and getting to know this band a little better, it's seriously fantastic stuff. I really don't know how I could have missed out on something like this, but yeah, really genuinely good death metal, really one of the better albums to come out from last year. Really good quality here on this booklet. You have the band members in question, you have the lyrics. Really badass artwork. I love this skull and crossbones stuff here. Seriously badass. Really had a good time listening to this album. But yeah, definitely look up the title track, Sepulchral Psalms, Forsaken Tribe, Black Rain Upon the Mountain of Doom. There's even a Dark Throne cover at the end of the song Cromlech, so this is a band that really appreciates and respects death metal a lot, so yeah. This is Kingdom with Sepulchral Psalms from the Abyss of Torment. Go check this one out. And this last stack of CDs I'm going to show you here are some CD compilations. Pretty much death and black metal orientated stuff, and this first compilation I'm going to show you is something that I've had for quite a good while now. And ever since I first heard about them getting back into the swing of playing live shows and getting music out, this is really, really badass. Yeah, this is Deteriorat with Echoes from the Past. This was released last year through Razorback Recordings, and pretty much this is basically a compilation of songs throughout this band's entire body of work. From demo songs, full-length tracks, live songs. Yeah. I believe these guys are based out of New Jersey, and this band has really a high heritage of involvement within the underground of death metal. Really good vocal work, really great lyric work, really awesome heritage to be heard from a band like this. You have a really good quality album cover here. I love this. I love how old school this album cover looks. You got the photo collages, you got lyrics. Pretty much a nice little history of what a band like Deteriorat is all about. And I'm looking forward to hearing more great things if they decide to do more great things. So yeah, Deteriorat, Echoes from the Past. Go check this one out. Really, really pleased to own this. This is Carasphorus with the self-titled release. Pretty much, in a nutshell, this is the band's only 2 EPs combined into one full-length release. This was released as a vinyl through both, I want to say, Osmos Productions and Hell's Headbangers. And yeah, 2 EPs, Necronaut and Cloven Hooves at the Holocaust Dawn. Both really awesome. And very much you can tell that the influences from both of the musicians involved with a project like this are shown here. You have Pete Helmkamp and Jay Reed. It's mainly their brainchild. I mean, I had the privilege of getting to see them live last year with the current Angel Corpse lineup at the time for Destroying Texas Fest. Very dissonant, very much a different sort of beast from Angel Corpse, but I still think Carasphorus has a lot of great things going, and I would be curious to know if something like this is going to continue, if there's going to be anything new in the works, because these songs are really, really killer. But yeah, I love this artwork. Very, very badass. You have the known font from the Apamin releases. Seriously killer stuff. Yeah, I fucking love this compilation a lot. I'd love to get the vinyl eventually, but I mean, I already have both of the vinyl EPs already. but you never know. And you have the CD with the K on it. Very, very nice. But yeah, I believe this is pretty much still readily available to get. So yeah, this is Carasperus with Carasperus. Check that out. It's good to finally have some stuff within the Satanic Warmaster discography and pretty much anything involving Werewolf. And what I have of Werewolf is something very, very interesting. This is Devil's Music. Werewolf Records. This is pretty much a compilation of EPs throughout the past decade or so. Weeping Lord of the Majestic Plagues, Shadow of All Evil, Battle Moon, and Vampiric Magic. I believe that's what that says, but yeah. The True Werewolf is a very distinctive and different from what you would normally hear for Satanic Warmaster. A little bit more vampiric, a little bit more ambient, a little bit more darker. And that's what I really enjoy about this True Werewolf project. It's really, really badass. Love the artwork on here. Got lyrics. Seriously badass. But yeah, for those wanting to get to know more about the history of the True Werewolf, I would definitely say give something like this a shot. This is seriously badass. And of course you have the CD itself in here. Very, very badass. Yeah, very, very awesome compilation of stuff from the True Werewolf with Devil's Music. Go check that out. And since I started this video with something from Texas, I may as well finish it off with something from Texas, from probably one of the pioneers of US black metal. This is the True Ceremony with Ceremony of the Goat 1992 to 1994. Yeah. Another well-known, well-respected band from Brownsville, Texas. Yeah. I believe this was put out through Winter Solace Productions, and yeah, this is a compilation of early demo and promo and unreleased material from the band. Really, really influential and legendary band within US black metal. This was one of the very first bands to ever really get the ball rolling when it came to US black metal with the self-titled demo from 1993. Really, really amazing stuff. And pretty much this band has a high level and high legacy of things to be proud of and accomplish. But yeah, John Zig artwork on here. Of course you have the band members in question. Really, really badass job done here with this CD. I don't know if this CD is really available or not. I'm pretty sure you can still pick this one up from... I don't know if you can pick it up through Juan himself or through Diabolic Force distribution. Definitely looking to getting it there. And you have the liner notes and credits of everything that's going to be involved with this project. But yeah, Ceremony has made a very, very big impact within Texas black metal and US black metal in general, and absolutely should be looked into and checked out and respected. So yeah, this is a Ceremony with the Ceremony of the Goat 1992-1994, the True Ceremony. Hail Texas black metal. And with that being said, I'm going to conclude this video. I'm going to leave you links in the description box to some selected artists I talked to you about here. If you happen to have heard any of these releases or own any of these releases, let me know. A little reminder that next week I will not be having a Friday video because I will be in the midst of seeing Archgoat back-to-back nights, in addition to seeing Eternal Champion the following Sunday. So this is going to be another really intriguing week of attending metal shows in Texas, and I will do my best to give you guys some really good footage and go from there. So have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. Until the next time, Miho out.